Well. Mr. Diddy, Mr. Sean Combs is getting sued by Cassie. The lawsuit is very damning to his image. I mean, she's alleged that she's been raped, drugged, abused, like all of it, and it's been going on for basically their whole relationship. I don't know if they're still together or not, but it's been a long time, and she's been, quiet about it, and now she's opening up with this lawsuit, and just all this information that's coming out day by day is just damaging just to hear it.
Yeah, it's crazy, man, because like it's definitely a snowball effect that's definitely happening right now, because I think when she came out with that, I just saw just recently that he just was sued for something else. Like somebody else said that he sexually assaulted her. So it's just a snowball effect. A former bodyguard came out and said something.
And I'm giving you this, Aubrey. He stood up there and he said in front of a lot of people, we were in the studio, and I said something to him and walked out the studio. He said, yo, I'm going to drug their ass off and pick them up and pimp them out to my nigga. He said, I'm going to drug them out. I'm going to get them all on drugs, and I'm going to pimp their ass out to my nigga. And I was like, there's somebody kids, and walked out.
That's crazy.
Like, that's just a crazy story to lie about and to make up.
Bro, if that's true, where are these people that need to speak up? Like, if you didn't sign anything, why are you not speaking up?
Yeah, I mean, they're probably going to end up being witnesses and stuff like that. It's going to be a whole trial that goes on for a long time. Just like the Young Thug, case. Like, that hasn't even started yet. And they just still gathering witnesses, gathering all this evidence and stuff like that. So I feel like this is definitely going to be a long situation. Like, all these other people are just, once these things happen, it's just a snowball for people to be comfortable enough to be able to come out and speak about these things. So it's definitely just a snowball effect that's happening right now, and it's not looking good for him. So
there's a video from CNN that basically explains everything we just said.
This young woman at the time, her name was Cassie Ventura. It was 2005. She was 19 years old, and she met and became the girlfriend and employee, she alleges, of Sean Diddy Combs of his mega record label. She was a singer herself, but she goes on to say that during this time that she was abused, she was a part of the cycle of violence, physical and sexual abuse. There was uncontrollable rage. Some of the specifics she says that she was raped in her own home when she tried to leave him, that she was often beaten, kicked, punched, stomped on, resulting in bruises and burst lips, black eyes, and bleeding, that he blew up a man's car at one point when he thought that man was interested in her, that he introduced her to a lifestyle of excessive alcohol, substance abuse, and required her to produce illicit prescriptions to satisfy his own addictions. Now, there are always two sides to every story, and his attorney has released a statement to CNN, which reads, in part, Mr. Combs denies these offenses and outrageous allegations. For the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has been subjected to Ms. Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship, which was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail, baseless and outrageous lies aiming to tarnish Mr. Combs' reputation and simply seeking a payday.
Damn, she was 19 when they met?
Yeah, that's crazy.
This man was in his 30s, late 30s.
Hey, it's becoming more and more normal for those relationships to happen. They said this man blew up a car, though. Who is this man?
Bro,
fucking John Wick?
Bro, you know who Cardo was?
Who?
Kid Cudi's.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. Some on Twitter about that. This man living in a real life action movie.
Blowing up somebody's car is crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. So obviously, like I said, with the when we talked about the Josh Giddey situation, just with a stature this big, you know, Diddy is guilty until proven innocent at this point. No matter what his statement was about her, you know, blackmailing him and stuff like that, it's just
everybody puts out that statement that that's not true. This and that, but I mean, until we get all the evidence, then hey, we'll see if you actually speaking the truth, Diddy. It's crazy to think that you're that high of a person to be doing these type of things, especially to a young girl. Why you would treat somebody in that type of manner at any age? That's just disrespectful on all levels.
Yeah, it's definitely a fucked up situation with what the allegations are, and it's just I don't know personally. I don't know personally, so I'm not gonna, you know, speak on it from like I have experience or anything like that. But from stories I've heard and people that I know, those type of situations are not easy to leave from. Especially if, you know, you're going to leave and that person is doing these type of things and you're just afraid. You're just scared to, you know, actually leave because you don't know what's going to happen at the end of the day.
Thanks.
So I do know, I like sympathize, you know, and I do understand why people would be like, oh, why didn't she just leave? It's not that simple.
Nah.
It's never that simple with those type of situations, with, you know, sexual assault and abuse and all that stuff. But I would just say that it's tough because, like, I don't want to make an assumption when they haven't even gone to court or anything like that. But it's just at this point, when she comes out and says this stuff, and then there's just other people coming out and like, I can see if she had, you know, if that blackmailing thing is true. Like, I could see if that being a thing, but then why would other people, like, what would other people have to gain from that, you know, about coming out and saying that, oh, he sexually assaulted me too, oh, I witnessed Diddy do this, like his own bodyguard. Like, what did the bodyguard got to gain from this?
Let's be honest, he doesn't gain anything from it.
That's what I'm saying. So when all these people are coming out and saying this stuff, it just makes it harder to believe
That means
anything that he's saying.
Because let's be honest, Diddy has a lot of power.
Facts.
He has a lot of power to do a lot of things that we probably still don't know about. That's how powerful this man is.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that his bodyguard is speaking up, but nobody else that's been around him has said anything.
Yeah, and it's crazy because Diddy has always been doing some questionable stuff. Did you see the video of him and Justin Bieber? Or no? Yeah. Like, there was literally, I mean, I wasn't on social media like that back in the day and stuff like that, and when YouTube was like crazy popping, but this man had Justin Bieber over his house, just him and his friend. And Justin Bieber was like a minor at the time.
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose.
And just had Justin Bieber at his house doing fun stuff, like just doing, like, what is that? Like, how do people allow that to happen and be okay with that and not speak out about anything?
Yeah, I have no clue. This is weird.
Because Justin Bieber definitely signed an NDA, him and his friend, so they can't talk about nothing that happened.
Oh, it's over with.
Which is crazy, bro.
As soon as you sign that paper, hey, if you say anything, your life is over with.
Facts. Yeah, man. It's looking bad. It's definitely looking bad for Diddy, man. It's just the other one. It's just the third, you know, sexual assault lawsuit that came out against him. It was a Jane Doe. She didn't come out with her name or anything like that, but she described, the situation and everything that happened. She was saying that Diddy invited her back to his hotel room, and it's like the same thing. He was just like forcing her drinks and stuff like that, and then ended up sexually assaulting her. So
yeah, him and Aaron Hall.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So this has been going on. This was a 1990 story, happened in the 90s. So this has been going on since then. Then it's definitely looking good for this man. You know, in the 2000s when they started dating and stuff like that. Man.
Yeah, all this information. I mean, you could tell in some type of in interviews that his body language when she was just speaking or when she shook a man's hand, his body language just completely changed. It just gave her the dirtiest look.
It's crazy.
What a beautiful dress.
You look. Thank you so much.
I wanted to ask you, can't wait to see 3 a.m.
Yes.
The controversy.
Man, like, it's definitely a line between you're actually being insecure and like, okay, I'm not gonna let this shit, you know, slide with my girl or whatever like that. But it's definitely giving insecurity vibe. It's given, man, because that is just crazy. To blow up somebody's car, do you know how crazy that is? Like, bro, like, I guess you got the money to do that, but like, that is so extreme, bro.
That is just so unnecessary. So unnecessary. Like, why you gotta blow up somebody's car? Like, you can't have a grown conversation with the man.
That's so toxic, bro. That's so toxic.
Like, blowing up somebody's car is crazy. I will understand, like, fist fighting, but, bro, blowing up a car?
Oh, my gosh, bro. Oh, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad Kid Cudi's still here.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, man. Just this pattern, bro. And it's like, obviously you're seeing that it's been around for this long with abuse of women and sexually assaulting women and dating women underage and taking advantage of them and grooming and all this stuff is just still going on today. And it's the celebrities, it's the people that have these pedestals that you would think are supposed to speak out about this stuff and be, you know, advocate for this stuff, and they're the ones that's doing it. Easy, man. Like, these NBA players beating on their girlfriends, NFL players beating on their girlfriends.
Who's that Netflix special? Who was that? The dude with the island?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, like, bro, that's crazy. Like, having a whole island to yourself, just bringing underage girls,
bro,
and having like actual celebrities being there, actually going along with the shit and putting money into it. It's crazy. Like, as a grown adult, what the fuck are you mentally okay fucking with underage girls? It's crazy that we still dealing with this type of stuff.
Yeah.
Domestic violence, like, bro, stop putting your hands on women. Like, you're not gonna gain anything from it. If she's not for you, leave her. But putting your hands on somebody is just not the way.
Let it go, man. And it's like, I know everybody says it, but everyone comes from a woman, man. Like, you come from your mother. Like, you wouldn't want anybody to put their hands on your mom.
Facts.
So why would you put your hands on another woman?
Makes no sense.
I don't care how mad you are. I don't care what argument y'all are in or, you know, what she did. There's no way, any shape or form, that someone deserves to get, you know, beaten up and abused for anything.
Damn thing.
It's crazy, man. It's a crazy world we live in. Crazy and sad world we live in.
All right, Future.
Is that Future? I'm about to say. It's a crazy world we live in, man. Hey, but I that's it, I guess, man.
I ain't got nothing.
Diddy, I don't think you beaten. It's gonna be a surviving Diddy on the Netflix special. I'm calling it right now. Coming soon.
Hey,
Gonna be in there with R. Kelly.
If this is true, Diddy, yay, you'll be sitting right next to that cell.
This man gonna be Harlem shaking. In the cell.
Wait. Bro.
But yeah, man. That's all we got. Let us know y'all comments, y'all reactions, what y'all think. If we missed anything. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe.
Hit that notification bell. Oh my God.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll see y'all on the next one, man. Thank y'all for watching. Peace and love, baby. Yay!